Welcome back. In the prior videos, we did step 1, determining the physical flow. We did step 2, calculating EUP, and step 3, calculating cost per EUP. Now we are ready for the big finish. In step 4, the first thing we're going to do is assign our costs. So we know what our total costs are for the period, and we're going to use our cost per EUP to split them between finished goods and ending inventory. And that way, when we go to do our balance sheet, we know what goes where. And then we're going to do a little reconciliation so we can check our work. And I love the part of accounting that lets us check our work. That way, when we get done, we can either do a little happy dance, woohoo, we got it right, or if we didn't get it right, we have a chance to go back and fix it before we turn it in, whether it's to your teacher or to your boss someday. It's just, to me, it's a great feeling to be able to check my work and feel really confident when I turn something in. So hopefully that's important to you too. All right, so we're going to go down here and we have to assign our costs. So our total costs, we'll do that in a second. And we need to assign them between finished goods and ending inventory. Okay, so to calculate costs to finished goods, we are going to take the amount of finished goods. We're going to go all the way back up to step 1. We finished 59,000 units, and we're going to multiply it by our direct materials cost per unit, which we said was $3 in step 3. For conversion, we'll do the same thing. We're going to take our number of finished units, which is right here, 59,000, times our cost per EUP for conversion in step 3, which is $4 a unit. And we get $236,000. Okay, we are so not happy with these decimals. There we go. All right, then we're going to just add these up. And so the total amount of costs we're going to transfer via journal entry to finished goods is $413,000. Okay. The good news is we're not actually doing the journal entries in this module. So this is going to be as far as we take it, but you know that you could do this journal entry if you had to, right? You would debit finished goods, credit WIP for $413,000. All right. What about what's left in ending inventory? This is the number we're going to stick on our balance sheet, right? Our WIP ending inventory. To calculate this, we are going to calculate our ending inventory EUP times our cost per EUP. So my ending inventory EUP for direct materials is right here in step 2. It's this 5,000. I will warn you, this is where most people get screwed up. They either try to put the whole 64,000, which isn't right because we've already accounted for this 59,000 in the one we just did, or they try to put the whole 10,000. But remember, these aren't finished. The 10,000 aren't finished. The 5,000 is if they were finished, it would be the equivalent of 5,000. Okay. So I'm going to multiply that 5,000 and I'm going to multiply that by my cost per EUP that we calculated in step 3 of $3 per unit. And that's going to give me a direct materials cost in my WIP ending inventory of $15,000. Okay. My conversion costs, I'm going to do the same thing. I need to go up here and find my conversion ending inventory EUP of 2,500 and multiply that by my cost per EUP for conversion of $4. So that's going to be 10,000. So when I add that up, I know that my total costs remaining in ending inventory and WIP ending inventory is 25,000. That's the number I'm going to put on the balance sheet, right? I'm going to add it to my raw materials ending inventory and my finished goods ending inventory, and that's going to be the inventory balance on my balance sheet. All right, so let's add up what our total costs are. We said of all the costs we had in WIP this period, 413,000 went to finished goods plus 25,000 stayed in WIP ending inventory. So our total cost for the period should be 438,000. So if I wanted to check this real quick, I could just go back up here and this is the number it should equal. And it does, and I'm happy, but I'm going to go ahead and just put it down here so I can see them side by side. When I'm checking my numbers, I like to see them side by side. It makes me happy. And I bet it makes you happy too. All right, so our beginning inventory, I'm just going to copy these, right? I'm going to copy this. And my direct materials added during the period is 180,000. And my conversion added during the period is 237,900. I'm going to add those up. And I'm going to end up with 438,000. Now, this is my absolute favorite part. If you had me for 301, you know how I love this. I'm going to compare my 438 to my 438. And then, wait, it didn't do it. Wait for it. It's going to be worth it, believe me. I'm going to give it the double underline, showing that I have checked it, it matches, and I feel pretty good about turning this in. All right, that's going to finish us off on the EUP. We've done the 4 steps. You have a second tab for ugly heads that is right now blank. If you would like to try that on your own, if you feel ready to try it on your own, go ahead and do that. And I'm going to put this answer key up in Canvas so you can check your work. You're like, let's spend a little more quality time together, Professor Black. We are absolutely going to be able to do that. I'm going to make another video where I go through the ugly heads example, and you can follow along with me on your worksheet. You're going to have plenty of chances to practice this on your homework, so don't feel like if you aren't ready to work on your own that you're behind. You are absolutely not, because we're going to have so much chances to practice this that you're going to be doing EUP in your sleep. All right, but let me sign off for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.